Well, it's quiet out. Don't know if you can hear the crickets in the background, they're really pretty. Let's talk a little bit about intelligence. Let's talk specifically about what I call universal natural intelligence. This is a platform of models that's built on a science called active inference. Active inference is a study of mathematics. What is a study? What is mathematics? A study of mathematics is a science that looks specifically at how math might be able to explain things we observe. We use math all the time. We use math when we make pancakes, when we make a cake, because we're doing chemistry. We use math when we're building houses and figuring out the rise and run of steps and the pitch of a roof, because we're doing geometry. So when we study math, we're finding the equations, the mathematical formulas, that every time we run them, they match up to what we observe happens in, we'll call this the blue space, the space outside of us that we see. And we'll call the space in our head, as Louis von Baumgarten does in his book, Welcome to the Blue Space, we'll call the space in our head the red space. So when we're talking about a study of mathematics, we're talking about doing the studying in our head, in the red space, to understand the mathematics and come to build a mental map, a mental model of how that mathematical formula works. And then when we've studied that long enough, the scientists will take that math and we'll run it. And we'll compare it, sometimes side by side, or sometimes with a blind study, or even a double-blind study. And we'll make observations in the real world while running that math against the thing that we believe that math is supporting. And if it all matches up, then we'll say, hey, we think we may have found the world where it may be true that this math stands. We don't, as scientists, we try not to say it's proven, because in science, sometimes a later discovery allows us to time travel back into the past and learn something different about the way we used to do it. So a good scientist is going to stay open to being wrong all the time. A good scientist will actually prefer interactions with tests and laboratories and other individuals that, more times than not, does prove them wrong, because it's only in the remaining moments when no when and nothing else can prove a formula wrong that we may have found the world where it may be true. Active inference and universal natural intelligence, we believe we have found the world where it may be true that we are building general intelligence, not GPTs, not LLMs. Miraculously, when we build intelligent solutions with universal natural intelligence, it's not artificial, it's deterministic. It doesn't make probability guesses like a GPT LLM does. How does it reason? Well, we'll talk about that very soon. I'm Michael Polzin. I'm a regenerative architect. That's Tia Beanie, Maria Beanie. We're out for our midnight walk. We like to go walking out at night when it's a little bit quieter. Gives us a little more space to think inside of our red space, and gives us a little more time to look around, sniff and smell, and understand what's going on in that blue space. Love to all brothers and sisters. Peace.